After we get off the meeting, I'm gonna go to my gym and work out and then probably run after that. I think it's fun. I have to admit I've never trained for a marathon during the winter months. I've only done one marathon in the past, and it was on September 1st, 2019, I believe. So I didn't have to train during the winter months. So this will be a little bit of a change for me. I love running. I started running about 16 years ago when I was a grad student at University of South Florida down in Tampa Bay. I love it. I started off doing, 5Ks, 10Ks, shorter runs, half marathons were pretty easy. So, it's about time, I think, that I start doing marathons. I think that one thing that has held me back in the past for, training and all that is that I'm a busy mom. You don't know this yet. Are you ready for the shock factor? So I actually have seven boys. Yes, seven boys. Yeah, ages, let's see, the oldest is 13 at Fuller Middle School in Framingham. The second one is a sixth grader at the Learning Center for the Deaf. And he also takes a class at Cameron Middle School for mainstreaming. The oldest is Braden, the second is Jacob. We have Eli, who's at Brophy Elementary School in the Spanish program. And we have Henrik, who is a third grader in the Spanish program at Brophy. And we have Nico, who is a preschool at Framingham State. And then we have the identical twins, Leo and Levi, who are 2.5 years old. So they keep me busy. They keep my husband busy. Fortunately, my mom is around oftentimes to help us out. So it's busy. We make it happen. We're a busy family. We have a lot of fun, and we support one another. I support the boys and the sports that they've chosen to do. They're hockey players. A lot of them are. So we have fun and we stay busy.
Asking me questions about having 4 kids, and then it usually leads to asking me questions about having 4 boys. I'm going to tell you 5 things that I learned from raising 4 boys. Yeah. First thing I learned was boys are always on the move. I mean, they don't ever sit still. I have 4 little Energizer bunnies going around my house. Honestly, I don't think the Energizer bunny could keep up with these kids. My kids also only have 2 speeds. They have fast and they have faster.
The first and only marathon that I ran in 2019, I actually was pregnant with the twins. I didn't know it. I was about 6 weeks pregnant and had no idea. So this time, not expecting, and gonna run this Boston Marathon. I think like, evening runs and morning runs, today we're out of school, so, and I'm off work today. I also work at Mass General, I'm a RN as well. So we have the day off today. We're gonna have fun, be outside a lot because the temperature is gonna get up to 30 degrees. So I'll be doing some hill sprints up our hill, and maybe the kids can even join in with me. I have one boy, Eli, my fourth grader at Brophy, who he ran with me throughout the summer. We would do like 2 miles every night up. We have a really hilly neighborhood. So yeah, we've been running all summer. So I have little runners that will run with me sometimes, especially Eli. Some of the other ones will join in occasionally, but Eli is my runner. Full time. So I am remote part of the time, partially. Remote 2 days a week, and then I'm on campus in Boston 3 days a week.
You just love running, right?
Yeah, it's fun. I think, it's I love working out, I love going to the gym, and running I've been doing for 15 or 16 years, and to me it's just like a great way to clear the mind. I started even before I had kids, but when I was in grad school, just like getting good exercise, clearing the minds. It's I don't know, it kind of takes you to another place, I think, when you're out running, and just start thinking about all kinds of things where you want to travel, goals in life. So it just it's a good feeling to get out and run.
Except in the cold winter months.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna be thinking about when I'm when I'm running in the single digit weather. The reason why I picked hoops and homework, one thing that struck me when I went home and I talked to my second son Jacob, I was asking him, don't you have a friend that lives in one of those neighborhoods? And he said, yeah, my friend, from the Learning Center for the Deaf, he lives there. And, Jacob's been over there to play before. So, it meant a lot for me to be able to help one of Jacob's best friends from school, in his neighborhood. Um, I think it's a wonderful program, what they do with the, not only, sports, but also helping them with their homework as well, offering them a safe place to go. It's to me, what really tugged at my heart was knowing somebody that lives in that neighborhood and knowing that my child's been over to that neighborhood to play before. So a neighborhood that needed more assistance in Framingham, and that's why I want to do this charity is being able to help out a neighborhood or two neighborhoods. Actually, I think that's offered now by Hoops and Homeworks to improve their lives, and I think just giving back to humanity and making this world a better place is just that's my thing in life. I always tell my kids, like, make this world a better place, be kind to one another. So this is what we can do right here at home in Framingham, and know somebody personally that is going to be positively affected by it. And about a week later or so, I found out I was expecting. So it was kind of fun to say that I ran my first marathon when I was expecting. And, later in my pregnancy, I learned that it was actually twins. So not only did I run a marathon, expecting, but I also was running a marathon with identical twin boys. So fun. But it went well. It's just a matter of, like, my goal is to stay free from injuries. So I'll be able to, run that pace that I want to run. So that love for language and knowing Spanish, which is so important, so that they can, have opportunities to work in a place like Hoops and Homework, potentially one day, and be interpreters and being able to talk to the kids in their native language. I think it's so, so very important.
You're doing the hard work, that's,
Yes, we runners, we're doing the hard work. We're putting in the time. The it's not always comfortable getting out there and running in the cold weather, especially for the first mile. So we are doing the hard work. So we appreciate the donors, taking the time to write the check and help us out, help us to meet our goals and to, move towards, improving the mission of the organization. So